Today I'm going to be showing you how I farm 68,570 seeds per hour completely AFK in Garden Tower Defense. Alright, so for this macro, all you're going to need is a Rafflesia, which you can get from Bartholomew Bartley, the trader, for 75,000 seeds. After that, head over to the Winter Wonderland map and set the difficulty to Apocalypse. Before I show you how to set up the macro, I want to preface this by saying that Garden Tower Defense does have a system in place to detect macroing, and it can reduce your seed gains by up to 75%. To avoid getting detected for longer periods of time, you need to record multiple loops of gameplay with slightly different placements and inputs. From my own personal testing, recording 2 rounds in a macro, which takes about 3.5 minutes, gives me about 8+ hours before detection, which is perfect for overnight farming. I found that recording 4 rounds gives me 24+ hours before detection, which takes around 7 minutes to create. This is a great way to AFK seeds if you know you're going to be out for a whole day. Keeping this in mind, you can run your macro for a long time without getting detected at all. I'm going to show you exactly how I set this up. Alright, so once you're at the lock screen on Apocalypse in the winter map, pull up Tiny Task, link is in the description, and make sure these settings are on: 1x speed, continuous playback, and always on top. Next, you want to face the map in this direction and stand roughly in the middle of the map. I'm personally standing on this red present right here. Make sure you do not move your character or your camera while the macro is recording or playing. Now, start recording by pressing Ctrl-Shift-Alt-R. Then on your screen, you want to just click down here, click play again, and then select Apocalypse. During the first run through, I place Rafflesias around the map, covering all the corners. I also do a few jumps and type 1 in the chat to show that this is my first loop and to make sure that the inputs are going to be different from the second loop. As you can see, I continue placing Rafflesias until I reach wave 10, which is what I need to receive the seeds for a loss. For the second round, the macro is still recording. I placed the Rafflesias in almost the same positions, but slightly different, using a different jump pattern and typing 2 in the chat to show it's the second loop. Once I'm finished, I wait a few seconds, then press Ctrl-Shift-Alt-R again to stop the recording. This macro takes about 3.5 minutes to set up and averages 68,570 seeds per hour, which is honestly pretty solid when you only have to use 1 unit, and it doesn't take much time to set up. To play the macro back, just press Ctrl-Shift-Alt-P. I'm going to show you how it runs on 2x speed. Alright, and that's how the macro looks. That's going to be it for the video. Comment down below if you'd like to see an even better method of farming seeds AFK, and I will see you guys in the next one.